Welcome everyone to Taste Different Gaming Appetizers. And if you ever wanted to drive around your own Bronto crane and pretend you were Fred Flintstone for $90, you can do that today in WoW. So if you have not heard, WoW has a new $90 mount that is so popular, the auction house is selling out of the tokens to buy it. So, what does that mean for you? You may not get to drive your own Bronto crane unless you act now, because come January 6th, that mount will no longer be available. Blows my damn mind that somebody's going to spend $90 for a mount in a game that costs them $60 to buy. I don't know about people sometimes, but WoW is laughing Blizzard is laughing all the way to the bank, rubbing their hands together like freaking Scrooge McDuck, and they're going swimming in their vault full of cash because so many damn people freaking bought a $90 mount. That mount has probably made Blizzard more money than some people's games that they have made. That's just mind-boggling that people will blow $90 on a mount in a game. Which equates to a skin, essentially, right? I mean, I guess people love their Brontosauruses, right? Because I think when they did this back in, Blizzard had put out one of these in their earlier expansions that came out. It was a really popular mount, and now they put out another one, and they're having trouble keeping the tokens stocked on the auction house so you can buy them out. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this, guys, because we talk about gamers complain. We're gamers and we complain about the cost of stuff all the time. But these people that buy this shit can't complain about anything in the gaming world if you're going to spend $90 on a freaking Brontosaurus mount. So if you're wondering, it's called the Traders Gilded Brutosaur. And what's so special about the mount besides that it costs $90? Not only does it come with a 20th anniversary themed harness encrusted with gems representing World of Warcraft's expansion, it features a genuinely useful time saver not normally found on mounts. The Brutosaur, if you want to call it Brontosaur, but the Brutosaur lets players check the in-game auction house and mail while riding out and about in the world of Azeroth via characters Morton and Killia, who sit alongside the beast. Right? Yeah, no Wi-Fi. There's no Wi-Fi. The old mounts, the old mammoths and stuff like that had the repair, the blacksmith, and the transmog on it. So now this one comes with check your mail and check the auction house. Oh my god.
Like AOL on your Brontosaurus.
Yeah, AOL on your Brutosaur, right? Yeah, you had to take it out there and it mines for you. It's got the whole little mining action. You go to the little mining node. It's like, and it mines the mine for you. Dude, what the hell is all I could say, right? The mount and then the limited availability, because like I said, January 6th, 2025 is when the mount is no longer available. So the rarity of that, I don't know how rare that is. It's, it's still available for freaking more than 2 months at this point, but it's rare. After that, it won't be sold anymore for $90. What's funny is the latest expansion to WoW's deluxe version was $90. So you get a whole game for $90, or you can buy this singular mount that allows you to check your mail and check the auction house.
But it's got Bluetooth.
No Bluetooth. There was no mention of Bluetooth. So, what the fuck is all I can say? Who the hell is buying a not who the hell? How many people are buying a $90 damn mount to where the auction house can't keep up with it? So, I play WoW, but I don't pay attention to the auction house stuff. So I'm not too familiar with the WoW token. So I'm assuming the WoW token is a lot like the Plex in EVE Online, right? You can buy Plex with real world currency and then you sell it in the game for the in-game currency, right? So I just took a quick look up. Yeah. And that's, that's what it is. So the mount has essentially driven up the cost of this token because it's so popular. I was reading somewhere that the average token price around 200,000 gold or whatever, and it had went up to almost 360,000 gold on the auction house. So, and with people claiming that it's just going to go up even higher, right? What the hell, people? How can we be taken serious as a group of gamers when we have people out there willing to spend $90 for a damn mount? I'm over here talking smack about, a free game, Fortnite, charging $20 for skins. And here we go with a full price game charging $90 for a damn mount that's only seen when you're riding around in the world. Or you're hanging.
It's selling.
It's like selling like hotcakes.
Yes.
These are the people that you see out in WoW when you're out in like the major city and they're just sitting on their mount. They got to show off that they are so bad with money that they spent $90 to sit on this mount in the middle of the major city so that everybody can see how idiotic that was, or admire it. I guess people are admiring and going, I got to get that. I got to get me a $90 mount. $90 freaking mount. That boy just ain't right. I think Fred Flintstone would have a few choice words to say if Wilma spent that kind of money on a Bronto crane, but Shane?
Yeah, but what the fuck?
Did you ever want to operate a Bronto crane? Now's your chance. Just get into WoW, buy the game, because I know you don't have it, and spend $90 to get you this mount. Because I know you don't have the in-game currency.
Goddamn thing. Honey, I need your credit card. I want to buy this $90 mount. It's got Bluetooth.
I want to spend 2 weeks.
My mail.
I want to spend 2 weeks worth of gas to buy this in-game mount to drive me around in the game.
It reminds me of the guy arguing with his girlfriend or mom or what the fuck it was.
Also,
you spent $2,000 on Pokemon Go?
Let's not forget that you have to pay a monthly subscription to play WoW too. So it's $15 a month plus the $90 mount plus the game that you bought. So,
Do they charge you gas for your mount?
They just give it to you sideways to stick it up your rear end.
It's just the stupidest thing. It's so goddamn stupid. It literally it's not doing anything truly for you in the game. It makes like two things easier, maybe a little traversal. That's it for $90 plus your monthly plus the expansion. What'd you say was $90 also?
If you got the deluxe version. The regular version is like $60, I think.
Okay, you're still a dumbass. If you pay $90 for that, no offense, but you're a dumbass. Just that's so stupid. You are what's wrong with the gaming community. You are what's wrong with the gaming world. You are the dumbasses that gave us loot boxes and paid DLC 15 times for the same damn game. You are the problem with the world. You should go in the bathroom, stick your head in the sink, clear your mind, because you're an idiot. That's just, I'm going to piss off some people, but I don't care. You got to be stupid to pay $90 for a Bronto bull riding Wi-Fi Bluetooth dinosaur travel dog thing. Whatever the hell this thing is called again. Bronto what? Bronto boo-boo.
A Brutosaurus.
Yeah, that's what I said. So it's just dumb. It's really dumb. Like, it just reminds me of, I can just hear couples arguing about that $90 Billy spent. It's like the Pokemon guys arguing. Does everybody spend? Yes, they all spend that kind of money if they're serious about it. It's like, are you? I'm just so livid at how stupid it can be.
So this month they spent $105 on the game, 90 plus the 15 subscription.
That's, you know what? I hope it can die in game or it gets stolen. Somebody jumps on it, rides off, leaves you bleeding in the dirt. And your $90 is gone because you were a dumbass. I hope they put in a Bronto Dino, whatever the hell you call it, I hope they put like a virus in the game that it can get, and then they charge you like $90 for the antibodies to save your Dinos Bronto thingy. Just to show you how stupid you are. Great, you bought the new mount. It came with AIDS, but we have a cure. $90 more. That's what they're doing. Bunch of dumbasses. Nick, I'm on a dumbass roar, so I'm gonna let you go because this is so fucking stupid.
You can ride it out into the frozen wilderness, and then when it dies, you can cut it open and stay warm like a tauntaun.
Not my tauntaun.
No,
Like
they charge you extra to cut it.
Then you have to buy the knife.
Going rectal is free.
But this is what I say. Like, as a gaming community, don't come bitching to me or the rest of the gaming community about a $5 Elder Scrolls Oblivion horse armor. Like, the gaming community is up in arms, and they still talk about how dumb that was from this day forward. But then you have this, and it's like, nope, you have no more room to talk because you're going to buy a $90 mount. Don't talk to me about how much microtransactions or DLC or paid content that a game introduces that you dislike and hate, and don't go online and bitch about it if you're going to go into WoW and buy $90 for a damn mount. That's all, I mean, the same with like Diablo 4, right? Diablo 4 skins are like $20 a pop, and it's
$8 if you want that horse armor. So it's more than what.
Yeah, it's $8 if you want that horse armor. And guess what? I played Diablo 4, and I've never bought anything off the shop, but I see a lot of freaking people with stuff that comes from the shop. So I saw a guy riding a mount the other day, and I was like, that's a cool mount. Where do you get that? And I looked on the shop, and I was like, oh, that's where it's at. So I'm like, no, don't come bitching to me or come bitching to the gaming community about this stuff. Like, the companies will continue to do this because you're the one to blame, right? You're going out, and companies are not going to create this stuff and sell it to you if no one's going to buy it. So for companies like Diablo, for Blizzard with Diablo and WoW and whatever else, and all these other companies to make things and sell them out there, skins, and Fortnite is a free-to-play game, but skins and various other things, is because the community as a whole is buying it. And if they're going to buy it, then they're going to take the time to produce that stuff. And they're going to center more games around producing that stuff for you to buy, because you, as the community, as the consumer, are buying it. I mean, that's why like mobile games are such money makers. Most of those are free to play, but man, they make record profits every year in those things. So people are buying up, and all of them are half of them are gotcha games that you don't know what the hell you're going to get out of it. It's like, every game out there is a slot machine, basically, that you're just putting money in and hoping something good comes out of it. But the only thing is that different from a casino is, a casino, you might get some money, that you get like a cool skin or a character that you're like, oh, cool, this does nothing for me financially, but I only spent $300 and I finally got it. And it's like,
that's what casinos are going to start doing. They're going to be like, hey, come in, get $300 worth of casino cash, and we'll give you a chance to get this in-game mount for this Genshin Impact or whatever mobile game is popular at the time, right? That's how casinos are going to start pulling people back in.
It's freaking stupid. So it's like something like this is stupid. And Blizzard is going to continue to do that, right? I mean, this is a limited time, secret mount that everyone's going to buy before it goes up. And it's never coming back again, but a variation of it will, right? And it's kind of like, my son does this. There'll be like a skin coming out to Fortnite, and he'd be like, oh, this skin, they won't have it back. And I'm like, oh, they'll have it back. Trust me, it'll come back. It'll just come back later.
Yeah, in blue.
Yeah, or it'll be the same skin. They'll just sell it later on and be like, guess what? We're bringing back that classic skin from a long time ago. And then everybody's like, oh, and it's like, no, they're just like, they put it on the market. What they do is they stick it on the shop for a certain amount of time, and they pull it off the shop. And then when everyone's like jonesing for that skin to come back, they throw it back up on the shop. And then people go, oh my God, I better get it because it'll go away like it did last time.
It's the fucking McRib of video games.
Yeah, it's FOMO. It's like this whole thing is FOMO, like the fear of missing out, right? That everyone's buying a $90 Brontosaurus because Jim's got a $90 Brontosaurus. Why don't I have a $90 Brontosaurus? The Brontosaurus, oh, it's going away. It's limited time. The limited time bullshit is just bullshit, is what it is, because it's going to come back. It's just limited right now. Right? Exactly. The McRib, it's limited, but it comes back every damn year. But people, when the McRib comes out, they buy it and it sells out like fucking hotcakes because, oh, is it going to come back next year? Yes, it comes back every fucking year. So right now they're selling the goddamn chicken Big Mac. And it's limited time. Yeah, guess what? It probably is, just like the McRib. And then next year they'll bring back, oh, look, guess what's back? Oh, for a limited time, the fucking chicken Big Mac's back. Who would have thunk?
I don't want to hear that, Mr. Dr. Pepper Shake.
I like the Dr. Pepper Shake.
Limited time, though. Limited time. It'll go away and it'll come back. Limited time.
I know. It's fucking stupid. But that one is delicious.
I agree with you, but the Dr. Pepper Shake's not $90.
No, it's not.
And at least you get something physically tangible with it. Even their
diabetes.
Even their McChicken Big Mac, you get something tangible.
You get substance, right?
Yeah.
You don't get E. coli like their quarter pounders. But
right, yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I don't understand the whole $90. Like, I don't understand the $8 horse skins, the $20 to $5 character skins in games, especially in a full price game. We've chatted about this before. If your model is free to play and that's your microtransaction market, okay, whatever. But companies these days are double, triple, quadruple dipping. We're gonna charge you full price for a game. We're gonna charge you a monthly subscription, and we have a microtransaction store of items that you can't get in the game without spending this money outside of the game. They're triple dipping. Next, what's their quad dipping strategy next? I don't know. We're going to charge you every year full price, man, just to have the game. That's what they're going to start saying. Well, you got to pay $65 a year or $60 or $70 a year just to own the game. We may or may not come out with an expansion that year, but that'll be extra. Any DLCs will be extra, and you got to pay $15 a month to play it on top of that. So on top of this, and then it's like they're going to bleed the ever living shit out of everybody that wants to play a damn game. And I'm just like, I mean, that's why I don't play MMOs anymore, especially WoW. It's like every time you get in, it's like, get this cool super secret squirrel mount because it's only here for a limited time and then it's gone. Or you can't get this in game, even though you paid us $70 for this game or $60 for this game, plus pay us $15 a month. You can't get this in the game. You got to buy it outside of the game. Or if you do want it in the game, we're going to sell it with a WoW token, which means that you got to spend a freaking 6 months to 8 months to get 200,000 gold. But when we release this mount, the price of the token is going to be 400,000 gold. So spend a year making all this gold so you can buy this mount. It's asinine and it's stupid. And people are gobbling it up like it's the next best thing. Yeah, it's like, I don't get it, man. I've never once gotten into a game and been like, that's $90. I got to spend that like now. I've never thought that. Like I don't know, man. Like, I am so tired of base game, digital deluxe, super special deluxe, ultra premium deluxe. I'm so tired of this.
For only $300, you can play it 3 days early.
Of any of the limited time crap. I abhor pre-order bonuses. I abhor buy this super. What's pissing me off nowadays is buy this $90 or $120 version and get 3 days early access. But the game's so broken that you may get to play an hour of that early access. And we don't give a shit. Right? The game company doesn't give a shit. They're like, sorry, the game didn't work for the first 2 days. What game recently came out that did that? I even forgot. Was it some game recently did that where the game was broken for the first like day and a half, 2 days of the early access, and people that bought the super expensive version were just like, and they gave them like a $10 in-game currency credit or some stupid shit like that.
Yeah, I can't remember what. I know
what was that?
It was though.
It wasn't but like a month ago, if that.
It was, yeah. It wasn't very long ago. And so, but like I said, games are just, they are pushing themselves out of the market by doing stupid tactics. But I'm completely wrong on that, because we got people out there buying $90 bullshit for a $60 game.
Yep.
$90 on top of their $15 a month subscription. Like I'm completely outside this demographic of gamer that I don't freaking understand. Like, we're supposed to be in this tough economical time because of inflation, like double-digit inflation rates, and people in the gaming industry. The gaming industry is like flopping right now. They're supposedly like in dire straits, but they're making $90 amounts, and people are eating that shit up like it's crack cocaine.
No, they're not hurting. They just want more. That's it. Yeah. It's not about hurting. It's about wanting more.
Well, they're wanting more, and the gamers are giving it to them.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The gamers are giving it to them, but the gamers are really the ones taking it. So it's, you got it. People are so stupid.
Herd mentality is really, really, FOMO and herd mentality are hurting gaming, because people are just buying the stupidest things anymore for games. Like, I used to think that the Game Genie and Game Sharks when I was a kid was like the most outlandish things. And now I'm like,
I like
$90. Huh?
I liked them.
I never owned one. I had to like, where only place I could get my, only time I could get games was when I, begged my dad or whatever to buy me a game when I was younger. And I wasn't about to waste one of those opportunities to get a game on getting a Game Shark or a Game Genie. Right. It was like, Dad, can I please get a game? It wasn't going to be like, Dad, can I please get a Game Genie to enhance the game you already bought me, or the Game Shark? I'd be much rather have that new game. So, Yeah.
It's ridiculous that it's ridiculous that they're not thinking that it's boning them in the long run. If they are dumb enough to pay $90 for a mount, that price is going to go up when they re-release it to $120 for that mount. And if them dumbasses are stupid enough to buy it, then guess what? It's going to go up to $150 every time they re-release that McRib. They're going to freaking raise those prices. So, dumbasses. Just dumbasses.
Yeah. So, I mean, I it is what it is. Gamers are not making a case for themselves. Obviously, $90 amount. That's just selling like hotcakes. I don't know, man. It almost seems like there is no more like common sense with digital currency anymore. It's because you don't physically touch the money. I don't know. This sounds like I'm freaking old as hell now that I'm thinking about it, but it's like, now that you don't actually physically handle your money, there's a disassociation with that, right? Because if you're willing to spend $90, that took you how long to make that money? If you're a kid playing WoW and let's say that you live on your own and you're making $12 to $15 an hour because you got one of those jobs. Let's say you got 15 just to make it easier. How many hours of your life did you have to work to buy a $90 freaking mount? You had to work 6 hours of your life. 6 hours of your life so that you could sit on a Brutosaur in the middle of the major city in WoW so you could show off to everybody how stupid you are with money. Like, I don't get it. Like, when I would see that, I'd be like, wow, there goes an idiot. Oh, there goes another one. Oh my God, it's a whole town full of idiots. Idiocracy has become real.
It's a herd of dumbasses.
A herd of dumbass. It's a herd of dumbass Brutosauruses. Yeah, it's a herd of dumbass. Idiocracy is here, guys. Next thing we know, they're going to start selling Croc shoes in WoW for $90 a pair. You get the pink ones, the blue ones, you know.
You know, you just said that out loud, and they're going to go, yeah, we're going to do that.
So we're doing a special promo with Croc shoes right now. Go out and buy you a pair of Crocs, and if you give them $30 more at checkout, you'll get a code to get your very own pair of Crocs and WoW.
Yep. I'm done because this is giving me a headache.
Yeah, this is giving me anxiety about video games and what we're going to get in the future. We're not going to get video games in the future. You are going to get gacha games. That's all there is to it. Gacha games and the skin game. We are heading towards never getting anything that's outside of a live service. I mean, we just had that whole thing about Sony when they closed, was it Concord or whatever? And in the same breath, they were like, but that hasn't ended our live service, our strive for a live service game. Shut the fuck up. We don't want another damn live service game.
I told you, man, they're chasing the dragon. They're going to chase it to the end of the earth.
What's that game they had in South Park? Was it called Chasing the Dragon, where he's like shooting himself in the arm with heroin, chasing the dragon in that game? And I'm just like, everybody wants that Fortnite money.
South Park, wasn't it?
Yeah. Everybody wants that damn Fortnite money. And so nobody wants to make anything that takes effort. Like any game that's going to take you to put in effort is seen as too much of a risk these days, right? Like everything is a huge risk if you're not creating a live service game that can just make revenue after revenue after revenue, like continuous revenue. If you don't have a game in your lineup that's Candy Crush, Fortnite, World of Warcraft, PUBG, if you don't have that in your lineup, you're a failure of a company, is how they're all looking at themselves today, because we can't bleed the consumer dry. It's so fucking stupid, and I'm so tired of it. Like, I don't want a damn live service game. I am so sick and tired of live service games. Like, I don't know. I don't even want a live service light. Like, give me a full game and get the fuck out. You know? I'm so annoyed with this shit that I'm about to go on to a cussing tirade. But that's what I want. Give me a full fucking game and get the fuck out of my way. Leave me the fuck alone. But it's not that way anymore, right? I am not. We read an article today about bad news to gamers who purchased Veilguard because there's no damn DLC. You know what I read when I saw that? Hooray, I got a complete game for my $60, my $60 or $70. I got a full freaking game. I was happy as a pig in shit, right? I'm happy. But all these people are like disappointed because there's not going to be any damn DLC. I got a complete fucking game for a chance. Oh my God, people.
Yep, it's nuts.
It's maddening out there. It is maddening, and people are stupid. Like, how the hell can you do this and just... How the hell can you spend $90 on a damn mount? I don't know. I'm just going to keep tirading, so I think it's about time we end this. Anybody else got $90 they want to spend on a Brutosaurus mount?
Not on that.
No, not at all.
Not even for anybody else want a live service game? Raise your hand.
Nope.
No votes for live service game. Sony, take that live service game, stick it where the sun don't shine, and sit on it forever because we don't want it. All right. Let us know what you think down in the comments. Did you buy that $90 Brutosaur? What do you think about us shitting all over it? Because it sounds like you shat the bed on that one.
Yep. What
enticed you to buy a $90 mount for a game that cost you $15 a month to play, and that you had to buy full price? Not a free to play game. I can understand if you want to spend a little bit, but $90 is a little excessive. But to each his own and that type of thing. So let us know what you think down in the comments about that. Have you done it? Will you continue to do it? Is it addiction? Are you addicted? Is that the problem? It's like gambling to you. What is it? Let us know down in the comments. And you've reached the end of this tirade, so we're going to sign off. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. We hope to catch you in the next one. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to get notified when we put out new videos. See you later.
See ya.